In travel news for March 27, 2023, we talk about the continuing protests and strikes across Israel and their effect on travel. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, and this is Today in Travel. Israel has been experiencing protests and strikes across the country that can disrupt travel. The root cause of the growing unrest in Israel can be traced back to the government's proposed changes to the country's judicial system. These changes have been met with considerable opposition from a large segment of the population, who view the proposed reforms as an infringement on the independence of the judiciary. This has resulted in large-scale protests throughout the nation, affecting not only the operation of the Israel Defense Force, but also causing disruptions to various travel services. One of the most heavily impacted areas has been Ben Gurion Airport, Israel's primary international gateway. Ben Gurion Airport has experienced significant operational challenges due to the ongoing situation in the country. Following a labor union's announcement of a strike, the airport was forced to temporarily suspend all flights, leaving approximately 73,000 passengers stranded or facing delays. Although the airport has since returned to normal operations, the possibility of further disruption and flight cancellations remain a concern for travelers. The protests in Israel have been characterized by large gatherings of citizens voicing their opposition to the proposed changes to the judicial system. Demonstrations have included setting up bonfires, blocking streets, and disrupting daily life in cities and towns across the country. The situation has escalated to such an extent that local authorities have threatened to join the strikes in solidarity with the protesters. Additionally, some far-right parties within the Prime Minister's coalition have reportedly threatened to break up the government if the proposed judicial overhaul is not halted. The ongoing protests and strikes in Israel present various challenges for travelers planning to visit the country. These challenges include potential flight cancellations or delays, disruptions to public transportation, and possible roadblocks due to demonstrations. Furthermore, the volatile political climate may result in additional protests or strikes, making it difficult for travelers to predict the situation during their visit. If you plan on visiting Israel in the coming months, you should keep an eye on the current news coming out of the country, keep in contact with your travel advisor, and definitely purchase the travel insurance if you haven't done so already. Today in Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in accessible travel. Our goal is to help all travelers, from the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled, to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.